All right, hi there everyone. How you going? So we're back for another week of weekly psychic readings for the week, and yeah, because I just did my review and I could feel a few people going, "There's that thing on his T-shirt." Yes, this is the Swedish chef from the Muppets. I used to love this dude. Way cool. So this is the reading for from the 19th to the 25th of November 2018. So what I do is I work with my spirit guides. So I call them in, ask them to give everyone out there exactly what they need for the upcoming week, to give them healing as well. And just to help give a bit of guidance for what's coming up through the days of the week and that sort of thing. So if you just give me one sec, let me get this sorted. All right, and I forgot to mention, I always ask for healing for everyone out there who's either watching it on the week or will be watching it later. So Monday, there's a bit of energy with Monday, and there's a bit of a charge with Monday, but it's kind of got this sleepy factor as well to it. So this is really about, where are you putting your energy? What direction are you putting your energy in? And what do you actually want to do with this? Where are you focusing? Because I can feel a few people a little bit, scattered out there. You kind of, you got a few things on the go at the one time. And what this does is it doesn't allow you to really direct your energies into the one place, sort and finish what you need to do, and then go on to the next thing, or get to a point where you're like, okay, I can't work this anymore. I'm going to get on to the next thing. So a little bit more grounding out there, and a little bit more sort of planning and allowing as well, and I can feel a few people, they're trying to chock in so much stuff into one day, or so many sort of things that they have to do into the one day that, it's either going to overload them, overwhelm them, or they're not going to be able to get it all done. Then they're going to feel bummed out. Okay, so this is not cool. Give yourself a little bit more time. And Monday is a bit of a quiet time, but there's a bit of quiet contemplation going on Monday night. So this is really about, how did I do this, and how did I direct my energies, and thanking yourself for that as well. I'm getting told to move on to Tuesday. What's happening on Tuesday? So Tuesday, yeah, it is more grounded and it's more focused, but it's more really about, this is almost like the review. It's about going into the intent behind things. What are you doing on Tuesday? What's going to be your underlying intent? So they're saying pick one word. Now, what's that word going to be? And this can be for the day, so I'm going to, be more mindful. I'm going to, be more forgiving. I'm going to be more open. I'm going to be more happy. I'm going to be more articulate. What is it that you want to create for Tuesday, and what is it that you really want as that base element, that real driving, good rhythmic energy that you're going to be working off for the rest of Tuesday, for all of Tuesday. And, how is that, how can you, sort of intertwine that into your day, and that sort of thing. And, how can you make, whatever your intent is to work for you throughout that day, and by giving back to yourself. And they're saying by giving to you, when you do it with 100% love and 100%, openness and being in your center, you're actually giving to other people as well, because people are going to be going, hey, I want some of that. That's awesome. I love that flow. You're feeling really good. You're making, you're exhuming happiness and basically joy and all that sort of stuff. Okay, on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, there's a real tightness about, as soon as I went to Wednesday, I was like, oh God, there's such a, there's a real friction in the air. There's a heavy energy. There's like this real oh God, I can't move, and I'm a bit tight. I'm strangled. I'm, very congested. So this is really about what the hell is in your way on Wednesday. Okay, so what is it? What's the thing that's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's that thing? And for quite a few people, they're saying that there's something there that you've been kind of pushing out of the way. You haven't wanted to look at. You haven't wanted to go, okay, I've been meaning to get this thing done, and I know it's going to be a pain, and I've just been putting it off, and I keep putting it off, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's starting to get overwhelming, and it's really starting to affect me. It's grinding, it's it's dislocating me, it's really closing things in. So this is really about facing whatever it is, and it's about really looking at it in bite-sized pieces. You don't have to try and do the whole thing at once. Now, I can feel a fair few people out there quite overwhelmed at this, and they're recognizing what it is they want to do. Some people out there aren't recognizing it. So if you are not recognizing if there's anything there, maybe just relax and just chill. And I'm not saying look for it. That's actually the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm just saying, and what's coming through from my guides is to just relax and to really sink into the day and really allow what's going to pop up for you. Is there going to be anything that's going to pop up? Is there anything that you need to look at on Wednesday that you're able to, shift and clear and really, start that momentum going, because there's a real big roadblock there. It's not feeling good. There's no flow. It's quite bang bang, kind of thing, but not bang bang in a good way. Okay, so Thursday, what's on Thursday? So there's still a bit of a hangover from Wednesday. I can feel this kind of jolty energy. It's like, kind of got my feet in the mud, It's like I'm a bit stuck here. I'm not grooving, I'm not flowing, I'm not really allowing myself to be. And as I was saying that, they're saying, this is really about giving yourself some expansiveness. And I could, it was almost like I felt like a butterfly, and I had these beautiful wings that came out, and it was like, I could flap around and do what I wanted to and stuff like that. So how are you able to become more expansive in your life? Is there some rigidity there? Is there any sort of, a dogmatic view on something? Is there something in which, you're like, no, this is the way it's going, this is the way it's always been, and this is the way it's always going to be? So have a bit of a look at that. Could it be behaviors? Could it be thinking? Could it be, the way that you expect the world to be, and that sort of thing? And I could feel a few people go, there's a few things out there for a few people around this. So this is really about, seeing these things and just kind of saying, okay, this might be the way it has been, but I do not allow this to continue on to my future. I actually choose a different path, and I release this system, this perception, this belief, this thought pattern, whatever it is, from my system. Okay, so Friday, what's on Friday? So Friday, there's a bit more flow to it. There's a bit more flow, but it's still a little bit edgy and that sort of thing. So, this is about giving yourself some time, and this is about really, allowing what is to be as well. So this is about, they're saying if you can, do a couple of minute meditation in the morning where, you just, and I don't actually generally do this meditation, but they're saying, just relax and just be aware of your breathing. And, just sort of, when you are being aware of your breathing, this is about, really starting to acknowledge that feeling of real comfort, of real flow, of real, just you're cruising, man, and everything's good, and just being in the moment, being in the sweet spot, being in the right place at the right time. So this is really about connecting with that feeling and just letting go and flowing and being, this is about being, man. We're a human being, so just be. Okay, so Saturday, what's on Saturday? Saturday. So there's a bit of a tightness, and I can feel a bit of there's a bit of a friction and a bit of a resignation about money here. There's a few people who are stressed out about money, and excuse the light, it's going down a bit. I'm doing the video a little bit late. So there's a bit of a tightness about money, and they're saying that with this stuff about money, this is about you keep focusing on the fact that money might be a bit tight, but you're not focusing on the fact of, hey, I allow money to come into my life. You keep thinking, I haven't got enough money for bills, I haven't got enough money for food, how am I going to put petrol in the car, and this kind of thing. So this is really about you shrinking your perception and really tightening things up. And that sort of thing, about going, well, I'm actually grateful for the money I've got, and I allow more money to come in. By being grateful to something and by being in the flow with something, you actually open up to that energy, and you allow more of that energy to come through. So being grateful and opening up to money and going, yep, I'm happy for the $10 if you haven't got $10 in your pocket, or you got $2 in your pocket, or whatever it is. I'm grateful for this, and what that does, that puts you in that sense of that groove, and then more will come through. Okay, what do we got on Sunday? Sunday, geez, we're losing the light pretty quick. Okay, Sunday, what do we got on Sunday? So Sunday, this is, there's a bit about grounding, but there's a bit, what is this about? This is about, it's grounding. I keep feeling like grounding. So they're telling me, just keep going on with grounding and things like this. So this is really getting back to, enjoying yourself, and it's getting back to nature, but it's getting back to, the things that make you tick, they're saying. So these are about those base elements, those base things that you really enjoy, that, really do it for you, what turns you on. For me, it's music. I love music, I love the beach. So, for me on Sunday, I'm going to do my best to go for a walk along the beach and listen to some music at the same time. So this is that thing. It's about, do something for yourself. And they're saying, look, take out, at 30 minutes, take out half an hour just to concentrate on you, just to concentrate on that one thing that really turns you on, that really does it for you, that you're really passionate about and you really love. And that sort of thing, and they're laughing about the light getting darker and darker now, and that sort of thing. I'll just see if there's anything else left. No, that's pretty much it. And they just said too, hey, Sunday, thank yourself for all the hard work that you've done. And this is for every day as well. When you're going to bed, whatever you do, go, yeah, I'm going to thank myself because I tried. I'm going to thank myself because I put an effort in. I'm going to thank myself because I tried a different exercise or whatever it may be. So this is about congratulating yourself and acknowledging yourself for what you've done. Okay, so I do readings and healings. Just it's getting pretty dark now. If anyone wants a private session with me or wants to inquire about what the things that I could help them with and that sort of thing, please, just contact me through my Facebook site. All the details are on there. Like, share, comment, leave feedback, subscribe to my YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. All right, big love to you all. Thank you very much. I apologise about the light. It's a bit of a laugh actually, because I'm fading quickly. Okay, have a great week, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye bye.